Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining me today. I'm late. It's like 10 after 10 instead of 10 a.m. and I feel flustered. I was online looking at craft supplies for our Sunday school class, and I kind of got lost in Oriental Trading Company and realized about 20 minutes ago that I only had like 8 minutes to go live. And so I went and took out my workout clothes and, put on something decent and just rushing around. So I'm going to try to be calm and cool and get us started today. So we are talking today about the beautiful body mist. Mine's getting really low, you can see here. Hydrating body mist with the beautiful blend scent in it. So one of the things that I think is just really fantastic about this is the nozzle on here. This is a spray nozzle, and it's 360 degrees. So you don't have to spray it upright. You can spray it upside down, sideways, just any way you want to go. You can tell by this suction. So there must be some kind of vacuum seal in here or something like that is what I'm assuming. And as it gets used, it sucks down on here like that. So I've been able to go over my shoulder and spray. It's really super convenient. My favorite time to use this is after shower. Or the other thing I find this to be really helpful is after I shave. So on my legs is a really nice way to use this as well. Hey, Bob. So this is really a really lightweight hydration. So it's really different than lotion is. So lotion tends to be more creamy. This feels more oily. So similar to like a carrier oil. So your coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil. Not as oily as more cooking oils like your olive oils and things like that. So when you spray this on your skin, obviously you can rub it in. It's really fantastic. But like I said, I've sprayed it on my back before and just kind of let it go as I'm getting ready and doing all the things, and it soaks in on its own. So again, it's not going to leave a greasy, oily residue, but it feels different when it goes on your skin. So let's talk about some of the ingredients that we have in here. So the beautiful blend is made up of osmanthus, lime, bergamot, and frankincense. Osmanthus is one of my most favorite smells. So lime essential oil is sweet and tart and citrusy. Its invigorating aroma teases the senses and uplifts the mind. So we know that lime is actually in the focus blend at all. It's really great for helping the mind to focus. Bergamot is a floral scent, kind of. Bergamot is actually harvested from the same plant that they make Earl Grey tea out of. So it grows really fantastic in your tea. But it has a citrusy kind of smell to it. So it reduces feelings of stress and rejuvenates the skin. Osmanthus essential oil is chemically similar to rose. Osmanthus flower is native to China. It possesses a sweet, fruity scent that is reminiscent of fresh apricots or lilac blossoms. High concentration of ions, making it ideal for emotional support when you're feeling overwhelmed. So that's really one of when they created the beautiful blends. First, it came in a roller bottle. And that's really what they were targeting was sense of feeling of overwhelm and stress. So it's really great for that. And then frankincense, we know, is just the king of all oils and does amazing, wonderful things for the skin. And it also has a really, it's got that woodsy kind of aroma to it, really earthy scent, really grounding to the emotions. So where are my other ingredients? Oh, we've got passion fruit in here, really great for the skin. I'm not finding. Okay, let's just read the side of the bottle. Sunflower seed oil, that's the other one that's in here that's really nice. Avocado oil, really great for the skin. Coconut oil, and passion fruit. So passion fruit is, again, one of those things. Same thing, sunflower seed oil is really high in vitamin E, which is really great for the skin as well. We know vitamin E, vitamin A, really helps to rejuvenate the skin, to hydrate and condition the skin in ways that make it tougher. Although our skin works as a barrier, we know that the things that we put on our skin still get absorbed into the bloodstream. So if we have cracks in our skin, then our body isn't able to decide what kind of goes in. Things just kind of tend to go in. It doesn't really filter out the way that it's supposed to. So really fantastic. You can use this on all skin everywhere. Really great and awesome to use. Because of your bergamot and your citrus oils in here, it's probably not the best idea to put this on your skin and then go sit outside in the sun for a couple of hours. So definitely not something that you want to do before you go sit on the beach. But otherwise, using this, again, after your shower, you know that our skin's really a lot more hydrated when we're in the shower, and then not using, you know, if we're not using drying out chemicals and soaps and stuff like that. So let me read you a little bit. This is our emotions book. Emotions and essential oils. We like to focus on this. I never read the whole thing. I'm just going to read you guys a little snippet. But beautiful is the oil of self-respect. It was formulated to uplift the mood and encourage self-confidence and self-respect. This combination of oils beautifully unfolds the heart space, reopening it to love and self-acceptance. So it also provides clarity about the things that captivate individuals. It encourages an honest assessment of where an individual places value and what influences they allow into their lives. It gently lifts the eyes to meet the truth about present circumstances. So it's really, when we're talking about essential oils, you know, you kind of get past the it helping you when you're sick kind of thing. And then you really I started learning. It took me a little over a year to really get to the point where I really valued the aromatherapy side of essential oils. So really fantastic. So let's talk about the next oil I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Immortelle. So this one, the body mist is 15% off this month. So that's why we're highlighting that one. And then the Immortelle you can get for free with a 200 PV order of any kind. And both of those go throughout the month. So it's really, really fantastic. So Immortelle essential oil comes in this really awesome roller bottle. This is the anti-aging blend. This has oils in it that for centuries, for thousands and thousands of years, people have been using this to beautify their skin. So you can use this for aromatherapy as well, and we'll talk about the emotional side. But this simply, after I do my, I wash my face and then I put my toner on. With the Virage system, you get the Immortelle in a serum, which has a little bit more hydrating to it, whereas this is just the essential oils. So if I'm going to use this, I usually add it to, I'll roll it right all over my face, and then put my face lotion on, or if I need a little extra hydrating before I go to bed, I'll use the Yarrow Palm serum. I like that as well. So you can even just roll it in your hands and add the serum, rub that together and put that on your face as well. This works really fantastic on any kind of boo-boos or bobos or whatever you call them, scratches, scrapes, that kind of thing. The oils in here are super, super healing. So my daughter still has a little bit of a scar from a cyst that we had removed from her wrist right here. So she can roll that directly on there. She actually really enjoys rose oil. So we have a little bitty bottle of rose oil, highly diluted, since rose is it's so special and so amazing and so expensive all at the same time. So let's talk about the oils that we have in here. We've got frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose. So really helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, helps to reduce contributing factors to the appearance of aging skin, promotes smoother, more radiant, and youthful looking skin. So the other book that I grabbed here today, I'm going to show you guys. We use this one often. It's kind of like the oil Bible. It's called the Modern Essentials book. Yes, I'm on Immortelle. Okay, so frankincense, again, king of all oils, does all the things. When we don't know what to use, we use frankincense because cellular support, it really gets down to that cellular level of helping our bodies to be healthy, function well. It helps to reduce inflammation. It's really fantastic to use for joint support, especially if you have arthritis in those joints. It's really great for that. Frankincense is actually the perfect molecule. It actually passes the blood-brain barrier. So we have this barrier at the base of our brain where our spinal cord comes in, and it doesn't let harmful things into our brain. Yet it knows that frankincense is safe. So you can rub this the base of your brain, on your temples, the bottom of your feet, on your big toes connected to your brain. Really great for brain support. I know Johns Hopkins University has used it in studies with inoperable brain tumors and things like that, just because chemotherapy doesn't go into the brain because it's not safe. So frankincense, it's anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, helps to protect the skin from harmful microbes. Frankincense is also soothing to the skin and nerves. Again, we've got a nice calming aroma when we talk about frankincense. Hawaiian sandalwood, again, is a calming aroma. This is harvested from the bark and the resin of the tree. It's been found in several animal studies to protect the skin from harmful effects of UVB radiation, and may also be useful in skin regeneration and stopping skin infections. So really fantastic. Lavender is one of those oils that just does so many really great, wonderful things. We know lavender as the calming, soothing floral scent that it is, but not only is that for emotional, but when we use that on our skin and on our body, it helps to calm things down. So lavender is something, it has antihistamine properties. So when we think from an over-the-counter standpoint, antihistamines are things like Benadryl, hydrocortisone cream, Zyrtec, Claritin, those kinds of things. That's what antihistamine medications are. So lavender is really supportive when we're talking about histamine responses. So when we have rashes, bites, stings, things that irritate our skin is red and bumpy and itchy and rashy and all of those kinds of things, lavender is going to be really fantastic to use for those things specifically. Lavender has been studied for its ability to reduce inflammation and allergic reactions in the skin. It has also been used to help the skin, support the skin when recovering from burns, blisters, infections, and other injuries, as well as to help to reduce conditions related to dry skin. So again, when I think about skin problems, lavender and tea tree oil are two oils that always come to mind. Myrrh. So myrrh is not an oil that we talk about a whole ton, but as you look at all of our skin products, you'll find myrrh in a lot of them. Myrrh is, frankincense is the king of the oils. Myrrh is kind of like the queen of all of the oils. She doesn't get talked about a whole lot. She's really deep. Really great. One of my favorite uses is my husband gets dry, cracked heels every winter. Well, now he doesn't really get them so much because we prevent them, but using a really the body cream, the really thick, heavy body cream, and myrrh oil on his heels. Myrrh was used a lot in deep wounds. So I'm not a professional, obviously I'm not a physician, so I don't want to tell you to put essential oils down inside of your deep wounds, but if that's something that you feel comfortable with, something you want to experiment on, you can do that at your own risk. That sounds, I don't really like that word risk, but you know, use some caution, use some coconut oil, use it around your wounds and do it that way. But we found it to be really, really successful and really helpful because those can be really painful and really deep and take a really long time to heal. So myrrh is known to be soothing to the skin and is often used to relieve chapped or cracked skin. It's been studied for its anti-inflammatory properties. It's also used to support bacterial, fungal, and viral infections of the skin. Helichrysum is another one. So when I think of helichrysum, it's cardiac oil. I think of bleeding and not bleeding. What's really fantastic is that whether you have, I got this oil for the first time, my son used to just get random nosebleeds. Like his nose would just start bleeding. We had no idea why. Was it dry air? It was all year long. So it never seemed to make any difference as to whether it was dry outside or moisture outside or what was going on. So helichrysum, just a little bit, like I literally would just kind of touch the top of the bottle and invert it and rub it on his nose. And it wouldn't take any time at all for his body to be able to utilize that. And, you know, of course we would pinch as well, and he would lay down and it would stop very, very quickly. So whether you have things that are bleeding, whether you have things that don't circulate well, so same thing with like varicose veins, spider veins, we actually want to open these things up to help them, help the circulation increase. Or if you have things that, you know, are bleeding, like nosebleeds or things like that, where you've got too much bleeding and we need it to clot. So the body is really, really smart when we're talking about these things, and helichrysum will support all of those things in your body's ability to decide for itself what it needs to do. Does it need to open circulation up, or does it need to have a clotting factor? So helichrysum is just really amazing to help and support in all of those kinds of things. Helichrysum is used to help relieve skin conditions such as eczema and psoriasis. It has antioxidant properties and is often used for tissue regeneration, pain relief, and healing. It's also been used as a natural sunscreen. So helichrysum is just, it's one of those really amazing oils. Last oil is rose in this blend. Rose is often used to help stop the breakdown of collagen in the skin and can lead to a loss of elasticity and wrinkles. It has also been used to help prevent scarring and to help the body overcome various skin diseases and infections. Rose is just one of those really, really amazing antiviral, antibacterial, oils in general have those properties, but it can be really, really specific for a lot of skin infections and provide a significant amount of support for those. So when we combine all of these things together, no wonder we call this the anti-aging blend. It's going to be a fantastic, you can tell I just got mine on, Wednesday. My oils came in, there's like barely any gone. So I've switched up and I've started adding this one into my routine. A lot of the spots that I have on my face are left over from bad decisions that I made in my 20s and 30s to destroy and pick at and do all sorts of horrible things. The other thing that I've been able to use this on is my C-section scar. And a lot of the, I've got one whole side that's completely disappeared. So that's really fantastic if you're worrying about scarring or what are those stretch marks and different things like that. This is really great to use on that as well. So Immortelle is absolutely amazing and fantastic. It's great to have around, and you can get it free for this month. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know. You can put your questions below, or you can send us a private message and we'd be happy to help you. Don't forget, any comment that you make, any question that you ask, any thumbs up that you give, all of the things get you entries into the prize vault drawing. We've added, we haven't put the pictures up yet, but we have some additions that we put in. We put some oils up. We've got a harmony kit coming up. So we added some new things to the prize vault, so that's super exciting. And then don't forget, when you put your LRP in this month, you can make sure to go to the LRP post and let us know that you did that, because that also gets you entries into the drawing as well. So I will be back to talk to you guys again later, and I hope you have a really fantastic day.